Hello, Lego fans, and welcome into a brand new episode of Brick Hour Time Capsule. I am JJ, otherwise known as Langster Builds,
I'm Cameron, otherwise known as Cameron Studios.
and we
I'm
are oh, sorry. We
sorry about
we
that.
You're all good, man. No worries. We are joined today by an incredibly special guest.
Yes.
Please welcome one of the most fun builders you possibly can find online. He does all kinds of crazy stuff, and he's perfect because he has a mock based around this month's topic. Please welcome Mr. Crispy Bricks.
Thank you so much for the kind words. It's really an honor to be here. I'm really excited to be talking about Toy Story today.
Awesome.
And obviously, you are here because of your very impressive Toy Story build.
Thank
Uh, we got a chance to see that at Brick Fair, so that's
Yes.
really awesome. Can you take a second to talk about that mock before we get rolling here, though?
Yeah, definitely. I actually have it next to me right there.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's honestly been a dream come true because so I really like to display my sets in kind of like worlds kind of rather than just on a shelf. And
Okay.
I love the original Toy Story theme, but as a kid I always wanted to make an Andy's room for it.
hmm
Um so it was really a dream come true where through my social media channel, I was fortunate enough to have the outlet to post the progress on this and get all the feedback. And this isn't just my creation, it's a collaboration of all the ideas that I posted. And it's been a community project, and it's really just been so much fun to work on it and upgrade it over the past couple of years.
Yeah, it is very impressive. If you've not seen it yet, obviously we'll have some stuff for Chris linked below
Definitely.
so people can take a look at that.
Thank you so much.
But we're here to talk about Lego Toy Story. The teaser trailer for the fifth film just
Yes.
recently was
Yeah, that's perfect
released.
timing.
I know,
Very
right?
perfect
Perfect timing for
timing.
this. It didn't work out that way. It just kind of happened this week, and we're like, well, that kind of works. Um,
Yeah.
I'm excited for the fifth movie. I
Yes,
love the other
definitely.
ones so far. But let's go around the table real quick. How does everybody feel about Lego Toy Story? We'll start with Chris, and we go to Cam, and then end with me.
Yeah, it's obviously one of my favorite Lego themes. I think it was from such a great period of Lego that
hmm
it's a unique period that isn't really kind of how the sets are now. I think it's
Mhm.
really unique how all of the heads were molded, and I
Yes.
know
Yes.
not everybody is a fan of that. And I also love how the sets weren't all 4 plus. They appeal to a more broad age range. And I mean,
hmm
I know the kids are the movies are made more for kids, but I personally think the original line of Toy Story sets were perfect.
Yes. No, I mean, yeah, I couldn't say any better myself. I mean, it's one of the few themes where I actually own every single set that released,
Yeah,
including the
same here.
polybags. And it's crazy because I got a few of them when they first came out, and then I figured, oh, I got most of the characters, I'm all set. But then I'm like, wait, during COVID, there's nothing to do. There's no puzzles at the store anymore. Let's go on eBay and get some classic Lego sets. And then I finished my Toy Story collection. But you're 100% right. Its originality and the fact that it appealed to a wide age variety is just it's one of the perfect themes, especially in like that golden era of Lego where I feel like they had so many hits and very few misses back then compared to now. And it's one of my favorite themes from Lego that they've ever done, in my opinion.
For me, when I remember seeing in the Lego Club magazine the first ad for, hey, Lego Toy Story is coming next year, and having my mind just explode because I couldn't believe
hmm
it. Um, and obviously, the theme was released to tie in more with Toy Story 3. The second
hmm
wave is based around that movie entirely. But the
Mhm.
first wave, where it was a lot of mixed stuff from here's like a Toy Story 1 and here's Toy Story 2, and there was some like not stuff directly pulled from that, but more
hmm
just like here's characters from those first couple movies.
Yes.
And I loved that. I think Chris, to your point with the molded heads,
Yeah,
giving Woody long legs. So like people
that
have
was my
said for
favorite.
it was so
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Um, that bullseye is still one of my favorite animal pieces Lego's ever done. It's a
It's
crying
perfect.
shame. It's
Rexy's
a crying shame they
perfect.
don't bring him back. Yeah, Rex is perfect.
Yeah.
Um,
Ham, Evil Dr. Porkchop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Little kid me was kind of just like, "Where's Mr. Potato Head?" Not realizing that there was a lot of other rights issues
I thought the
involved
same
there.
I
thing.
never
Yeah.
knew that. Like once I got older, I was
Same.
like, oh, that makes a lot more sense now.
Him and
And I'm
Slinky. I'm
assuming
like, where
Slinky
are
Dog's
they?
the same way, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Now it makes me
Wow.
wonder because doesn't Hasbro own Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah, but Hasbro owns Transformers
Oh.
as well, right? And Lego has been working with them.
Yeah. They also own Star
So,
Trek,
Ooh.
so I'm kind of like maybe we're getting closer to
yeah.
actually getting Mr.
Right?
Potato Head.
Please.
A buildable Mr. Potato Head would be so cool.
Could you imagine? Wow.
I could see that next year potentially.
Yeah.
But
That'd be amazing.
so obviously Lego like the general overview of the theme when it first launched, it went for
hmm
1 year. It went from just all throughout 2010, which Cam, you and I were talking earlier. We were surprised. I
Yeah.
was kind of like, did this go for
Mhm.
a couple more than that?
It's
But
crazy
Not the
because like
same thing.
when we're younger, it's amazing how like you don't real like when we're younger, we don't realize that there's like sets that retire. Like we just figure they just run out and then we just never really think about it. It felt like it was around for like 3 years to me at least, and there was like multiple waves. And then come to find out, as I'm doing my quick research for today's episode, there was only essentially two waves, and it lasted at the one set that lasted longest was only for a year and 6 months.
Mhm.
That's
Wow.
insane.
That's so weird to think about.
It is really weird to think about.
But I that's a good point that you had. I feel like that is a lot of themes from when we were younger. They didn't last that long. I feel like Lego themes kind of had a more different approach back then where they weren't
Mhm.
meant to last. Um, kind of like you guys were talking about in your Batman episode, like that
Mhm.
theme wasn't meant to last, but I feel
Right.
like now they are trying to make themes last a little bit longer than they used
Hmm.
to.
I mean, it just makes sense. You want that longevity so you can go back. And obviously, one of the big questions people probably have right now is, well, Toy Story is still around now. They're still doing Lego sets for it. Yes,
Hmm.
but it's not, it's under the Disney umbrella and it's
Exactly.
all 4 plus.
Yeah.
It's not its own separate theme anymore.
Not those
So
4+ sets. Not those
we
4+ sets.
we can go back and talk about that. So I
Yeah.
think perfect way to
Hmm.
segue in. Let's talk about the sets.
Yes.
So Cam,
Sounds great.
we'll have Cam jump right into brick set, and then I know Chris, you have some pictures we can look at in a minute, but we'll go into
Yeah.
brick set first, and we'll start right off here. So first things first, this is one of my favorite sets of all time.
It's
Is
so good. It's the
oh my
best
Absolutely.
God.
RC build.
Best. Exactly. It's the best RC build. There's been what, two more since then, and they
Yeah,
they just don't compare.
they don't. And it's so
Um,
iconic. It makes me think of the statue that was at the Disney World Lego store for
mhm.
so long. I
Yes.
don't know if it's still there.
I think it is actually.
Yeah.
That's sweet if it still is. I just remember being like, oh wow, all of the detailing on RC is printed. There's no stickers in this at all,
No.
which
Yeah.
is amazing. The fact that RC actually had the feature where you could pull him back and he'd actually
Hmm.
shoot off was
It was
sweet.
so fun.
The big one, Rocket, this is like one of the only times, I think it might be the only time we ever actually get this.
We got
Um,
it recently in a 4+ set.
was it in a 4 plus,
It
really?
was. It was a lot
It's in the
smaller.
frame. Yeah. Really
And
small.
it's like it's such a simple build. Like I have it in the Bat Cave was one of my trophies in there,
That's
which is
so
fun.
cool. That's an amazing
Um,
back cave you have, by the way.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but like again,
Mhm.
right off the bat, you get Woody and Buzz. Like Buzz has the molded head. I
Yeah.
don't love this molded head for Buzz. I think the minifigure molded head looks a little better
Um,
on him and less crazy.
He's the only one that might be better with the minifigure head.
Yes.
I liked this X. Like it reminded me of like the actual like action figure from the movie.
Yeah.
And I love the helmet piece. I wish like there's a way they could have made it close, but they worked with what they got, so it works
Mhm.
perfectly. And then the
Mhm.
wings, these were the better wings in my opinion than the ones that we got down the line during
Yeah.
I agree.
Lightyear. But the fact that you can take them on and put them right back on, it's just two stellar minifigures with the stellar set, and it was only $20.
Like the fact that they created 5 new pieces for Buzz Lightyear is crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
each like well
Literally the
technically
perfect
four
set.
because the wings, yeah, it is perfect. It's great. And
And can I just say the box art on this was amazing?
yeah.
You
So
got the
good.
classic Andy's, and it's interesting that there was two different box arts. You had
Oh, what?
the plain white, and then you had the clouds.
Were
What?
there two different boxes?
There was two different boxes. It's amazing because like
Wow.
when I keep most of my boxes, I'm starting to get rid of some.
Yeah.
I saw some of my Toy Story ones. Some of them were full on white, and then some of them had the clouds. It was crazy where
Wow.
it differed. I don't know why they had the different box arts, but yeah.
I never knew that. That's so interesting.
So let's keep on rolling because we got some
Oh,
other
it's the
pictures we gotta
match. I
look at.
never realized that it
Oh my
comes with
God,
the
that
match
is
as
the
well.
match.
The one that lights the rocket. That's
I
what
always thought it was just the
I thought it was the
antenna for
antenna.
me
RC.
too. But then when I saw the image you pulled up
Wait,
with
hang
Buzz
on.
holding it, I
Yeah,
was
go
like,
back
why
to
is
that
Buzz
now.
holding the antenna?
Is it though? I could have sworn it was the antenna. I
It
mean,
it does look like he's doing it with
Oh,
the match.
but it
wait,
connects to him.
wait. Doesn't he take the antenna and then use it as a match in the movie?
Yes, that's what he
Yes.
Yeah.
does.
Wow.
So it's
Oh
both.
my God, what a callback for that
Yeah.
that nobody would have thought of.
That's awesome.
See,
The
this is why
next
I'm glad we do these kinds of episodes because like we go back to look at classic sets and then we realize something that we never knew before.
it's
Yeah.
wild.
I was
I
just
look.
looking over at my RC right now. I don't have my antenna on him. I gotta go find it.
He must have
Uh,
fallen off.
mine has
Yeah.
the antenna still. Wow.
Oh, cool.
The
All right.
next two are interesting to me. Constructazurg and
Yeah.
Constructabuzz are okay.
Okay.
I don't love.
Really?
I don't love. Constructabuzz, I think, looks better than Zurg.
Hmm.
Yes.
I think Zurg's eyes are just start messing with my head a little bit.
I mean,
That's
it
fair.
makes sense if they weren't able to do like a purple behind the eyes to like make it work because like it's a two-set connection point for that
Mhm.
headpiece, which is exclusive. But if I do recall, these weren't stickers either for Zerg.
I don't think so.
I think they were
Actually,
prints.
let's
We can
take a
check it
quick
quick, but I don't.
look.
I don't think. I think they were prints.
I also
I'm
really
just
like
That
I
was
do
a
really
print,
like the
but wasn't
gun.
this Bionicle?
yes, yeah. The blaster was a Bionicle
Yeah.
blaster.
I wish he had a more similar gun in the actual set that the minifigure came
Right.
in.
It wasn't just a flick missile. Yeah, the little
So the
Green
face
Man figures are
Oh
was,
also
yeah.
great. Yeah,
yep,
there's
all
Printed.
of it was printed. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
I was just gonna say the same thing. I love that these come with figures as well. I feel like a lot of buildable figures now that Lego's doing, I would like so much more if they came with a minifigure that went along with it
See,
as
that's
well.
crazy.
Yes.
We get the two different box arts still. It must
I
be
wonder
just
if they
Wow.
updated the
locations.
box art later in the year when Toy Story 3 came out.
That's possible. But
Oh,
like they're
maybe
both
they.
listed with Toy Story.
I wonder if the Toy Story 3 wave has two, or if they redid the original wave to
If
match
I
the new.
recall, Toy Story 3 had the white box,
I think it
Yeah,
did.
but no, like as you guys were saying, like having the minifigure is great, especially for someone like me who is planning on trying to do a claw machine mock
that
and
would be
want to get as
so
many of
cool.
those aliens as possible,
That's
and these
awesome.
sets will be perfect for it.
I think I like Buzz more because Zurg, like almost you can't move him, but like he
Hmm.
doesn't have legs. Like it's hard to pose him.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Buzz, you could get much more posability out of. He also had like the wings folded in, the helmet closed, from what I remember.
Yes, the helmet does fold out and the wings can fold down, and he does have the flick missile laser.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
There's,
yep, so
those
here,
those I believe are stickers on Buzz.
Yeah, you
um,
can even see when you look at it,
Yeah.
you can tell they're stickers.
yeah, they're definitely stickers. You can tell by the color.
100%.
I mean, this one was these two are prints, I believe,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
but the green is printed is a sticker.
Yeah.
It looks so
This
cool.
was around the same time as DC's relaunch with their buildable figures, right?
Yeah,
It
these
was
were a year
very
before it.
close.
They were a year
These were
before it.
because these are so much better and they're
Yes.
before.
Yes. Well,
Yes, because Cam
I
bought
think
all
this
those.
one. Well, I did not buy. Wait, no, I
You
did
have
buy.
most of them. You have Green
I
Lantern
have
and the
all the
Joker, I know
Marvel.
That's
I
that.
have all the
crazy.
Marvel, and I do have Lantern and the Joker. But what was
Okay.
different with these compared to the Marvel ones? All the Marvel ones were all of those like Hero Factory pieces,
Yeah.
whereas Buzz and Zurg were more Lego bricks and
Yeah,
Lego
you're right.
system that
I'm
just
surprised they
it adds a
didn't do
different
that for
layer.
this.
I mean, I feel like Toy Story is one of the few themes that could have those buildable action figures like be full on Hero Factory pieces and actually work.
I think
Like I
Buzz would
feel
have
like it'd
worked.
be so much
Buzz
better
would-
than like the Star Wars ones.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it would be cool. I guess going back to that idea we had about the potato head, they could even bring this back a little bit and make like somewhat life-sized, like
That
buildable
was a
figure
print.
versions. I feel like that would make more sense.
Mhm.
I think that'd be super fun if they did Mr.
Yeah,
Potato Head.
But without
that would be fun.
going back too far, like looking at it, like this will used to be $20. It's going for almost 100 now. This was
That's
25,
wild.
almost fit is 50. This was 25, it's going for 80 now. Like there's still
Wow.
a desire for these old
Insane.
sets. And
Yeah,
these I think these are two of the weaker of the theme.
I
Hmm.
agree.
And look at the prices still.
Yeah,
They're still up there. Buzz's Star Command spaceship is a set I need to hunt down one day. Just
I love
because
that set.
just because Zurg is in it.
This was one
Yeah,
of
the
the
Zurg
sets that I
minifigure is
got
so
during
good.
COVID.
So something interesting that I found about this, so I was looking up the Toy Story theme on like the various Wikipedias.
Hmm.
Apparently, this isn't based on the movie. It's,
Really?
do you guys remember the Buzz Lightyear TV show, Buzz
You
Lightyear's
mean the
TV?
Yeah,
greatest
the
Buzz
Star
Lightyear show
Command.
ever
I
made?
love that show. So
Wow.
so apparently around the year, like I guess 2010, all of the Buzz Lightyear ships were based on this one specific version of the ship from Star Command.
Hmm.
And if you look at the images side by side, this looks a lot more like the version of the ship from the show and those toys that were branded Star Command than it does the cardboard box or
Right.
even the video game as well.
I always
That's
thought this was the cardboard
crazy.
box.
Me
So did
too.
I.
I did too until recently.
Wow.
I can share some of those pictures if
Yeah,
you'd
go
Yeah,
for it.
let's do that.
like to see it.
Yeah, go for it. That's blowing my mind because I always thought that that was supposed to be based off the cardboard, like
Me too.
loosely, but just a little bit different.
Oh my
So
God, it's exactly the same.
here's the tip,
Wow.
and here it is in the show. I had to like this show isn't anywhere on the internet. I had to like go to like the Internet Archives and find the exact timestamp to screenshot these.
Is it not on Disney
Wow.
Plus?
No, there's this is the
Really?
thing where it's never
I
been on Disney
think there's
Plus.
some rights issues for some reason. Like it wasn't technically Pixar's rights to begin with or
Oh,
something.
Pixar hated it. I
Yeah.
know that, but I also
Hmm.
don't know if they don't want to confuse people with a Lightyear movie.
Which
Oh,
that's the side tangent about Lightyear. I'm like, why did you not just make Lightyear a follow-up to that original TV show or like a
seriously.
prequel to
Or
it?
yeah, or just like an adaptation.
I also, as a Family Guy fan, I love the fact that Patrick Warburton is the voice of Buzz Lightyear in that show.
Me
Like
too.
that's so
Yeah.
good.
He-
Because all I can hear is Joe Swanson every time
Mhm.
every time I watch clips from that
yeah.
now.
That
But
is
yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy how it does kind of look like the cardboard box, but it looks a lot more like
It's
the
got
show.
like inspiration from both, honestly, because like it's
Yeah.
got the colorization of the cardboard box, but it's got like the shaping of the animated movie.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
wild.
It's crazy. And then if you look at the toys that were branded with the actual show, it even has those green
Oh my God.
It's the
torpedo
same
things
ship. It's the same
on the
ship.
side, which is crazy.
Wow.
Pixar must have been upset with that one.
Right?
I mean, I believe this one was a limited edition as well. If
Yeah, go
let's
back
go
into your
back to the
screen cap, yeah.
box
Yeah.
I feel like a lot
because
of these sets kept saying limited edition, but they weren't actually limited
nope,
edition.
Yeah.
this one was not. The Zurg, I believe the Zurg and the Buzz works. I think they were like Toys R Us exclusives or something. But can we
Yeah,
just talk
there's that
about
box
this
change again.
minifigure for a sec? This Zurg minifigure. He's got the long arms, if this would load.
He does have the long arms.
He's got the long arms,
So cool.
and he's got like that long brick as his legs, which is crazy to think about. And his gun's all right. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. They could only do so much,
Yeah, it works.
but it worked for what's and that headpiece though is just phenomenal.
I am still surprised to this day that in all of the CMF series we have gotten for Disney that they have not gone back and redone Emperor Zurg again.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
point.
He's
I
a
think
They
it's
can
the
add it
molded
to
shoo-in.
the
head.
plus
It's the
set.
molded head aspect I think that they're trying to avoid maybe. But then again, they do like Mickey and they've done molded
It's a
heads. Like Huey,
CMF.
Dewey, and Louie, yeah.
Yeah.
I am curious how much that Zerg is going for.
Yes.
Even a 4 plus, like smaller version of this same set would be, I bet would sell so well.
Hmm.
Well, that set goes for 132 sealed cam, so there's also that.
Wow.
Wow. Good luck getting that, JJ.
Value, yeah, maybe not for a little while.
Hmm.
Let's look at Woody's Roundup while that loads, Cam.
Yeah.
This
So
is a set I remember having and loving to no
yep,
end.
this was my favorite. I got this one and the previous one we looked at for my birthday. I remember the year they
Really?
came out. That was like the best birthday presents ever.
I
These were
mean,
so
yeah,
fun to play with.
There's that bullseye. That bullseye is one of the best Lego animals they've ever done.
Were you
easily.
the person I was talking to that said that's their favorite minifigure
Yes.
all time? Yeah, I thought so.
Bullseye is one of my, he's like top five. One of my favorites.
It's a
Really?
hot take, but I don't disagree with it.
Like he's like if you look at
Hmm.
just like a minifigure, like animal minifigures, Bullseye is the best. There's
Easily.
his
Yeah.
level of detail is just insane. How good he looks.
His posability, his detail, the fact that you can have someone riding him, or you can put that
Yeah.
brick in there to make it look like no one's riding him. It's just it's one of the best, most detailed figures. Fun fact about Bullseye, that Christmas set with the reindeer in it.
Yeah.
So I got two of them so I could have eight reindeer, and I needed a
Oh
Rudolph, so
yeah.
I made Bullseye my Rudolph.
That's awesome.
Other minifigures with this Stinky Pete. The only time we ever get him, that's amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
This Jesse looks way better than the one. Like Jesse with the molded head is perfect.
It is.
I agree.
And the long legs and arms, honestly, like they
Yeah.
fit Woody and Jesse perfectly to
The new
represent their
version, yeah,
size.
yeah, I completely agree. The new minifigures, it's not necessarily the head that's the biggest problem. I think it's like just the proportions.
Exactly.
I think if you gave them the regular minifig heads with the longer arms and legs, it'd be fine.
Hmm.
Like it wouldn't be as good in my opinion, but it would be good, and I think it'd
Yeah.
be a lot better.
Hmm.
Agreed. I definitely agreed there.
Has Bullseye
Man, that
been
still doesn't want
in
to
any of
load.
the new 4+ sets? I don't think so, right?
No,
I
he has not.
believe he's only been in these sets.
Yeah.
Because they brought Rex back for the one, but
Hmm.
that was
Hmm.
pretty much it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I love that one. Like the
And then
fact that
this one's going for almost 3 times its price.
I love the fact that the jail cell for this one, like the wall breaks out. Like it was very playable. It was a really good
Exactly. It was a
playable
great
set.
Yeah.
play theme.
They give you the
No.
trough for Bullseye. That's also funny.
It's so cool.
And then you get the little mine for Stinky Pete to blow up.
I guess it's a little interesting that, I mean, this seems to be based on Woody's Roundup, the show in the
Hmm.
movie. And then
Yeah.
maybe the last
See,
set was based on the show in real life.
I mean, these last two are like the last two we just like this one and the Buzz one are very clearly like Toy Story 2 inspired. I
Yeah,
mhm.
think because
definitely.
there's more characters you can include there.
Hmm.
What this shows to me is something that I wish Lego would do with the IPs that they have. Do sets that are inspired, not directly
Yeah.
related to the IP, but like take a concept and just roll with it. Because like that's what Marvel used to do. Like they used to have like the Hydra truck set that they had with Red Skull.
Well,
That wasn't
I
in the
love that
movie.
one.
it's a
And
great
then they
build.
just did their own thing. But then here, this is Woody's Roundup, but like you never saw this really in the movie at all. So like
No.
it's a
Yeah.
great concept to take something within Toy Story and like build a set inspired by Toy Story, not based exactly on Toy Story. And I wish
I'm
Lego would do that again.
I'm seeing the next one we have on the list, and I'm already getting excited about it.
Yeah.
All right, let's. Oh
I
no,
Yep,
loved this set.
the goat.
Yeah, it's so good.
I had three of these growing up.
That's so cool.
the
I have
Three of
mock
one of
them.
army
these, but I
builder's
had a bunch of the
dreams.
other polybags.
Oh,
Oh, they had the
nice.
other ones. I
Yeah.
remember taking this set and giving one of the army men just a pair of binoculars and being like, "That's Sarge."
Hmm.
That's awesome.
That was all he had.
That's so cool. And the regular minifigure heads work perfect for these.
They did,
Yes.
Yeah.
and
This
the
is like this
fact
is they gave us actual army helmets,
they
which
give
they've
us
never done
army helmets,
since.
they give us
Yeah.
army torso
You're
printing, and the
right.
fact the greatest detail on them is the fact that those little plates that they're standing on to
So
represent
good.
them being army men was just flawless of an execution.
I think that's only also been in the Lego movie sets, right? They used
Yes,
to
Yes.
as a
do for
glue.
Craggle. Yeah.
They
Craggle,
bring
Craggle.
they bring it
Yeah.
back for Craggle, and that's literally they haven't touched it since.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised because this that could be a really interesting like detailing piece for a build like a
Definitely.
modular building or something like
I
that.
think it would work great to add to like terrain, maybe,
Yeah.
or
How
Yeah.
much
like
was
a
this set
grass
when it came
stairs.
out?
It was $11.
And now it's worth 50.
Wow.
That's just insane. Has this low? Oh, here we go. All right, let's see how much Zerg is.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
kind of
boy.
curious.
$46. Not
That's a
too
lot less than I
bad.
thought it was gonna be.
I mean, look
I'm
at
telling
him.
you. I'm
That is
waiting
just
for them.
amazing.
I'm waiting for them to redo Zurg. You know they're gonna do it someday.
So
They
good.
have to.
They should
How
if they
can they
have
even
a.
improve it? Would it just be printing on the actual
I think
like
you could give him
piece?
a more specific leg piece
Yeah,
Yes.
that's like Ursula and it's more round.
that would be cool.
Hmm. I mean, everything else is pretty flawless. Just update the leg piece. And like, I don't know if they'd ever
Mhm.
give him the long arms again.
I don't think they would.
I
Probably
hope they
not.
would. I mean, they're still. I mean, they did the Avatar sets with the long ones. I don't know if they're going to do Avatar sets again, but
That's
one of the
true.
best minifigures from this way, well, from this theme.
Yeah, and we have seen those outside of Avatar with Harry Potter and Jack Skellington.
True,
Yeah,
true.
they did do that. That's true. I
Yeah.
didn't think of
And
that.
to point out, this is one of the second longest sets going for a year and 4 months. Most of these only lasted like, oh, that one was a year and 4 months,
I think a lot of
year
them
four
were.
It's
months.
crazy.
This one was
I,
only 11 months. Wow.
I think the
Wow.
I think the train went the longest.
This one a year and 6 months. Well, and 30 days, meaning 7 months.
Yeah.
But going,
Now we're
anything
getting
else to say?
that's
The Jeep was a great little build too, honestly.
Definitely.
I hated the Jeep, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, geez.
Really?
Because I couldn't put the troopers in without taking the little stands off on the feet.
Yeah,
And
that's a
that
good
drove
point.
me
That
nuts.
also
Oh,
bothered me. That's a great point.
that is a good
I
point.
forgot about that.
I mean, it's a fun build, but I was like, why do I have to take off the Army men's stands to get them into the Jeep?
Yeah.
That
It
is
drove me
very true.
insane.
Though
And you
you
had to
could,
take it off to put him on the stretcher as
that
well.
is
Yeah,
true.
that's
That
also
was
true.
fun.
The stretcher was funny. They included a
Yeah.
gold green stretcher. Now we're going to Toy Story 3. These all kind of came out later in the year.
Yeah.
This trash compactor set is wild.
Right?
And it's only $50. And
It
look at
is
how much you
depicting
get.
It's depicting one of the most depressing scenes in animated movie history where they're all holding hands as they're about to fall into the furnace. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, this is a cute little set when I was 10 years old. And then I'm watching the
Yeah,
movie and I'm like, oh my God, why did they
I
make this as a
know.
set?
I think
Hmm.
the claw makes the set though.
Oh, it
Oh
definitely does.
yeah.
The claw.
That scene is hilarious where it looks like the little green men just get obliterated by the garbage truck as
And I
they're
love
Yeah.
going for the claw.
I love the extra detail on these figures, especially showing like the dirtiness of them dealing with the
Hmm.
garbage,
Yeah.
or whether they were dealing with I'm forgetting the name of the preschool,
Sunnyside.
Yeah.
Sunnyside.
Yeah.
And like it just shows them dirty from there or being dirty from the garbage. And it's just such a small detail that adds so much to it.
Yeah, they also did it with the garbage truck set with Buzz and Jesse too. I'm just realizing
Yes.
they weren't all from the set.
Yeah. Lotso looks great too. Like that. Let's
Yeah.
take a second. That Lotso figure is wild how cool that is.
That was like that predated like the official Big Fig, right?
They
Because
don't even
Yes.
count it as a
yeah.
minifig.
No,
Wow.
Lotso predates the first ever Big Fig, which was the Hulk.
Yeah, and then I know the Wampa was before, and there were other stuff like Rock Raiders too, but I
It's
think it's
crazy to think
this
that
like
they don't consider
evolution.
him a minifigure.
That is weird because they consider like Big Figs now minifigures, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. And they
they
consider the
do.
Wampa minifigures like
Yeah,
the
what?
hot set, they consider the Wampa figure. I
Ham's not
love the
either.
Yeah, I love about Ham the fact that he actually has a rubber cork and you could
Yes.
legitimately put Lego coins in him.
Yeah. So
So
fun.
it's funny, JJ, while we were at our the convention we were just at Empire BrickCon, and I was at the Empire store, I grabbed a bunch of coins to fill up all of my hams with coins.
That's so cool.
That's so
The best
funny.
place to store them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but
Um,
such a phenomenal fun set.
yeah, it was a good one. They're really going.
And this is where the white box art came from, it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
and there's
look
no
at the
bottom.
freaking detail in the background too.
It's so
I miss
dark.
awesome box
it's so
art.
depressing.
It
It's so
really is.
dark.
It
Oh
really
my
is.
God.
One of the saddest moments in movie history.
All right,
Definitely
Western Train Chase. This is the best Toy Story set of all time.
so fun.
RC's got to give it a run for its money, but it's a really phenomenal set. And then
It's
it's
one of the best.
got, now let's see, do they count Rex as a figure? No.
No,
Weird.
Wow.
that's weird. This is to me is one of my favorite scenes in any animated movie ever, where it's just Andy's imagination come to
Hmm.
life in
Yeah,
reality.
it's
Yes.
awesome.
And it doesn't like as you've got Dr. Porkchop, you've got Woody, Jesse, Buzz, like everybody from that scene is there except for the potato heads,
Hmm.
Slinky,
The monkeys, I guess.
Oh, the
the giant barrel of
monkeys.
monkeys.
Yeah.
Could you, okay, side tangent. Could you imagine a set of just buildable monkeys?
Dear
That would be
God,
so fun.
that'd be
Just a
wild.
giant barrel build with a bunch of monkeys to go with it.
People compl people complain about repetitive builds. That'd be the most repetitive build
Yeah.
ever known to mankind.
One monkey, two
Also, like
monkey.
this train is also just a really great train
It
build.
is a great
It
train
is.
build.
I love the colors.
It's got the
Yeah,
magnets too, and I love the little detail of the set number being on the caboose.
yeah.
I never knew that. That's so cool.
Such a great little detail.
Yeah.
And just to point out, I want to see how much the piece is for his little hat, because this was the only time it was ever created, and I'm actually
It's
genuinely
small.
curious how much it costs
You guys
now.
was only in that set,
I
wasn't it?
love how it's removable too.
There it is. Ham's
Yes.
hat.
Do we know
Wow.
almost 30, wait,
Wow.
more used
Yeah,
than
what?
new for a small little rubber hat. How do
Look,
you
there's
do?
nobody in the USA selling it new.
Seriously?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bottom
not
right.
available.
Wow. That's just
Well, probably because
insane.
people thought they could use it to make Mr. Potato Head because it was the closest thing you had to his hat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because technically, it kind of was his hat. So
But like I like how each of the train
Yeah.
cars has like the little feature where the tops can come off very easily. It gives me like
yeah.
modular building vibes.
Definitely.
Can have Rex riding in there perfectly.
God, I still remember the scene from the first one where they're playing poker with Mr. Potato Head and he's losing his pieces as instead of poker chips.
Yeah.
That's such a good scene.
So
Man, I'll give
funny.
me the ear, not the eye. Give me the ear.
Such a fun set. And like this is a train set that I put with the when they did the Disneyland train, I put those trains together like have them just going
Oh,
around the track
that's
together.
smart. Yeah, because I don't know what to do with this train right now. It's just in my closet right now.
Evil Dr. Porkchop. It's such a great train build, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
So
I,
colorful.
where's that Pizza Planet truck? That's what I'm waiting. That's what I'm waiting for
I
now.
love
No.
that. That's like
One of
maybe
Oh, there it is.
one of the best play features unexpectedly
oh
in a
yeah.
set.
The pizza cannon.
Look at it. Come on. You can't top that. It's so undeniably stupid yet hilarious at the same time.
So cool. I would love a pizza truck like a Speed Champion set.
So
I
funny
yeah.
enough, we literally just did a video going over like pop culture movie cars that
No
we think
way.
should be, and like our number five was the Pizza Planet truck,
What was your number one?
the Ecto one.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
like, just
yeah,
remake the Ecto one. It was like that
definitely.
and Mystery Machine were like going back and forth, but Pizza Planet truck was up there.
Yeah, those would all be awesome.
I
This
for
was the set that made me really upset when I was little that Mr. Potato Head wasn't in it.
I
Yes, and
know.
This
Slinky.
specific one. And yeah, and Slinky, but I remember like the aliens in it, like Mr. Potato Head should be here because it's like when he adopted
Exactly.
them.
But it's crazy to think that like when we were kids, like we had no idea why there was no Mr. Potato Head. And like at
Yeah,
first you're like, oh, it's probably really hard to build him. Like, wait a minute, they don't have the license to Mr. Potato Head, not realizing he was
yeah.
separate. Can we just talk about how Rex is out on the roof getting ready to launch a rocket?
My favorite
He's
part.
ready for it.
I also like the fact that with the vehicles in this, while they aren't perfectly to scale, they
Yeah.
did their best to make them bigger so it looked
Mhm.
like the toys were small while they were in.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It would be way too big of a set if it was
Oh,
actually scaled.
Though I would love to get like a creator size Pizza Planet truck similar to like the Ecto one or
That
the
would be so
DeLorean.
cool.
that would actually make a ton of sense to that in that
Yeah, that's
scale.
genius.
I love there's just three pictures of Rex. That's just really funny. Like they just keep like, yep, Rex is in this.
Rex,
So Rex
Rex,
was only
Rex.
Rex was only in the second wave, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because
And
I
he was
remember,
in a Toy Story 4 set too.
yeah, but I remember he wasn't in the first wave, and I remember I saw him in a Lego magazine, but it was like before the second wave
Really?
piece. It was in like one of those Lego Kids comics, and they had Rex there, and I was like, oh my gosh, are they gonna make Rex in another Toy Story set? I mean, I was a kid, so maybe they revealed it already, but I remember that's how I found out, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
I am genuinely curious how much Ham's going for, actually.
Hey, I don't know.
So Ham himself,
That's not a lot.
$13.
Not
That's
bad.
not bad. The
I mean,
cork, though.
he's in a
The
good
cork
no
is almost as much as him.
Sometimes more.
Wow.
sometimes more.
That's nuts.
That's hilarious. Um, what else was left? There was the garbage truck,
So
and then
we got
there's
the
the
garbage truck getaway.
I loved this set. I always had it in my city.
Honestly, one of the
yeah,
best garbage truck builds that they've
Right?
done, and it wasn't even a city set.
And it scales pretty good with minifigures.
Pretty decently with
yeah.
minifigures.
Yeah.
Twitch based figure.
Oh wait, we got more Twitch.
Do you
We
guys
got three
do you guys
Twitch.
own this set?
I do.
I do not.
Do you still have the antenna for Twitch?
He's gonna go find it now. I guarantee. Every time I see
I had
Twitch,
mine right here somewhere.
every time I see Twitch, all I can think of is Just Too Good.
Yeah, same here.
Because for you, like, I
So
mean, I, don't know, I feel like if you're in the community long enough, like everybody knew that Just Too Good was like it was always like Twitch was always Just Too Good's sig fig.
Oh, you got them both.
So this was one of
That's
the sets that I
awesome.
got during COVID, and I'm like, I gotta protect these with my life because I know this is what everybody
Yeah.
loses. And this is
Yeah.
like one of the few sets I'm like, I have to buy this brand new. Like I have to make sure he has the antennas, and
Smart.
I'm holding on to this. This is probably going for, last I checked, it was going for like 30 or something last time I
Yeah.
checked.
Because
Crazy
I'm missing
expensive.
one.
You're
And
missing one of the antennas?
yeah, so
No.
I've also looked. They are like $30. I've come so close to getting it before.
All right, like, hang on. Do they count him as a minifigure? Yes, they
Yes,
do.
they do.
So now he's going for
70.
$75 new, 81
Why
used.
did he go? Oh,
I'm curious about just the antenna.
probably a lot.
Do you know the antenna came in
40.
another color? I
Did it
think
come in another color?
it was in one of the I think Alien Conquest sets. It was in like
Oh, you're right.
oh yeah, there it
Oh
It
is.
is the yep,
wow.
those ones.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's on the
Oh
Look
Alien
out.
Conquest sets.
wow. That's nuts. But $40. Wait, now that's going for 27 here. That's odd. But
That's crazy.
that's insane.
I always found it interesting that this was like on the box art, Twitch was like and it like I forget what the wording is, but he was like a special minifigure included because he wasn't in this scene and he's in like a circle in the box and it's like special
Oh
extra
Oh, there
yeah.
it is.
Limited edition, and they got him to the side.
Another limited edition minifigure.
So I always viewed it as he was limited edition, but is that just the same branding on all the boxes and he's
I
to it?
think it was referring more to the set being limited
Ah,
edition, but the minifigure was just also included, even though he wasn't in the scene.
very
Though,
random, but I love
wasn't
it.
he in the
Yeah.
scene where he like helped close a garbage can?
No, Big Baby closed the garbage can.
Oh, you're right.
Might have been in the background, but
He was I no, because yeah, he was in the he was on the roof looking down
Hmm.
because
yeah.
Big Baby was on the other side, and then the little purple octopus guy was inside the vent trying to push them in.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Which we'll see her in a minute.
Yes,
Yeah.
but such a great play feature to bring the garbage can up and actually dump
So
things
cool.
into the back, and it could go open up to dump everything out. It was a flawless set, not even just a flawless Toy Story set, but just a flawless set as a garbage truck.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's going for triple its price after being $50. It's going for
Wild.
155.
Yeah, I
All
never
these sets are insanely expensive now.
yeah, I never really put this set next to my other Toy Story sets. I kind of just put it like as just a regular garbage truck with whatever city buildings I had.
As I say, it feels more like it feels like a really good city build more than
Hmm.
anything else. But
Hmm.
Yeah,
I believe this is the last one.
The
Yes, I
last
think
set
it's some
before the poly
polys,
bags.
but
yeah.
Lotso's dump truck. This is the only set that I'm pretty sure clean Lotso comes in. One.
Yes.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he's dirty in the other two.
Yep. And then you also get Chunk, whose head flips to reveal different
And
faces.
they count
He's
Chunk
the
as a
only
minifigure.
figure.
He's the only minifigure.
Let's see.
He's worth
Wow.
literally nothing.
Wow.
That's crazy.
He's one of the most interesting looking minifigures of all time,
He
though. And
is.
then there's
Have you
Stretch.
have you
One,
seen people use him to
two,
make a
three.
have you seen people use him to make a thing custom where they just put a head on
Yes.
top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
They do that and they
wow.
just like stick a head on top of the main spike.
yeah.
Um
There's three pictures of Chunk, but none with his happy face.
I know,
And
right?
there's no
Except for that
pictures
one.
of the octopus either.
Yeah.
Stretch.
I
You ever
always found
s-
it interesting that I feel like people always forget that there's technically another minifigure inside of the dump truck.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's the drivers in there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, funny story about this one. I bought this new off eBay, so I thought the tape was there, everything looked good. I opened up, it's in a Ziploc bag. Like a not even like a kitchen one that you usually get, but like a professional Ziploc bag like you'd get in like a Lego set with those yellow boxes now. And I didn't think any
What?
of it at the time because I was like 10 when I
Yeah.
got the set. But it still blew my, like looking back, I'm like, wow, did I get screwed over and not get a new set? But Great
Yeah,
Play featured the piece here though for the dump truck. I don't know if that came in any other
Oh,
sets.
I've
it
never
definitely
thought about that.
it definitely did.
This is another
Mhm.
set that I usually had in my
One
city.
set.
It was
Wow.
just in this.
And that's a
It's an
pretty
awesome
important
piece.
piece. Like I'm surprised they didn't use that more in City.
Wow.
Only 13 cents too.
No way.
Used this
Seriously?
head, yeah.
Oh,
Probably be,
50 cents for it?
Yeah.
Come on.
it's a fairly large piece. I can understand that.
I'm surprised it's only 50 cents is what I'm saying. I figured it'd be more,
That's
being that it's the
wild.
only set it's in, but like
Agree.
such a fun set. And then the face of the construction guy was a little weird.
It was weird. Like, why is there like whites in his eyes?
What is that like his mouth? Is that supposed to be a
Oh, I always
nose?
thought it was his nose, but
I thought it
now I
was his
can't
nose
unsee the
too.
mouth.
I thought it
Well,
was
I
his
think it is
mouth.
the nose because there's like a little shine
Yeah.
towards the
It's like
top.
his teeth.
I always thought it was his mouth because what he's trying to represent is like those little tykes, like those little characters from like the fire truck in Toy Story It's like those little characters with no arms or legs or anything. They just hop around. I thought it was like his mouth.
I also love how Stretch's head is just like he looks like Stretch's head by itself just looks like an Among Us character. Like
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That would be an awesome. I've never seen somebody use that to
It's
make a
funny how
box
these
like
are the
that.
same piece too.
like
Yeah.
if you took some like toad legs from Mario and stuck that
Yeah.
down there, that'd probably
Oh
look like
my
an Among Us
God.
guy.
Use some poster putty to give him a
A
backpack.
backpack.
Yes.
That'd be
That's
really
nuts.
funny, actually. I might have to do that now.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same
I may
thing.
have to do that now just to see what happens with it.
Do the legs come
Um,
in purple?
I'm curious. Wow, he's pretty cheap too.
This must have
Yeah.
been a really popular set then.
I don't know.
probably
I
not.
mean, it was only 20 bucks. It's going for about 48, but even still. Well,
Yeah.
it's cheaper used. Wow.
You think it'd be more? Oh, it's cheaper new. Yeah.
There was probably a
Um,
lot of them out there, and that's why
Chunk and Stretch
Chunk
aren't
is
worth that much.
so cheap.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then just going through the polybags really quick, we got a cool little alien spaceship. Such a fun little build for a guy. Wish I was around when this came out. I would have army built him so
Yup.
bad.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
even then, this looks like the ship that you were talking about from the show.
it does. You're right. I've after like the set's already retired, like I forget what exactly the year was, but there was one point where I just bought all the poly bags off eBay so I can say that I owned like all the Toy Story sets. Because I didn't
That's
have
exactly
any
what I did
before
during
that.
They
That's
count
what I did
them,
during
so
COVID. It's so easy.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then that's a Toy Story 3. Then we got another Army Jeep.
there's another Army Jeep.
This is the one that I got a bunch of recently. I I
Really?
used, I used to have the army men like this in my Andy's room.
Hmm.
Um, I eventually went with the more in scale with like the micro figures.
Hmm.
Right.
I did get a bunch of these poly bags because there was like a third party Lego store like right next to the college I went to. So I just went in one day. I bought so many of them. He just had like a whole wall full of them.
What? That's
Yeah, it's
nuts.
crazy.
And this was a Target exclusive. And then going on to Woody's Camp Out. I love how nothing actually connects to anything except his seat that he's in. Everything's just kind of free standing there.
It's
Yeah,
basically just a way to sell the minifigure. That's really all it
Pretty
is.
much.
yeah.
Also, the print on Woody's boots was notoriously known to scuff like very
Hmm.
quickly.
Oh yeah.
And that was mostly for me, it was because I kept sticking him in and out of Bullseye to make him ride him.
Yes.
So it was like there's I have a couple Woody figures where their legs are just like there's pretty much no boot print anymore
Hmm.
because they just kept getting scuffed having been plopped in a Bullseye a million
I
times.
would like to point out the polybag goes for $25.
Good. Probably
Wow.
just because he's in it.
Yeah. JJ,
New is
going back to
25.
what you were saying about the scuff marks, you you got to bring him to that guy from Toy Story 2 to
It
Yes.
picks him up.
Gary.
yeah.
That guy scared the life out of me as a little kid.
He's so
What?
He made
scary.
me really
Seriously?
uncomfortable. I'm like, oh no, he's weird. Like when I was a little kid, I would like turn around and not watch the scene because I was
What?
terrified of that guy, and I thought he was gonna make Woody even more damaged. So I was like, nope, not watching this. Turning
That scene is
around, I'm
so
done with it.
satisfying getting him all cleaned up.
It's
Wow.
satisfying until he paints over Andy's
Yeah,
Yeah,
then I'm like,
that's the only
no.
part that sucks.
Then I'm like, you, sir, are an evil
A
person.
monster.
Yeah.
And then we got,
Oh,
was there? There's one
the
left.
last one, Buzz's mini ship, which this looks more like the cardboard box than anything.
Yeah, that one does. That's a good
Didn't
point.
they just do the cardboard box also in the one of
Mhm.
the 4 Plus
Yes,
sets?
the one that
Yeah.
came out with Bo Peep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fun little spaceship. I have this one next to the other spaceship that we have. I got like an entire shelf just of all like my Pixar sets, but most of it is Toy Story, so like some cars to the side.
Cool.
Yeah.
But again, after going through these all again, easily one of the best and most cohesive waves of sets that I've ever seen.
Hmm.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't think there's one bad set.
No,
No, they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
solid minifigures too.
Yeah.
And so going into the lasting legacy of Toy Story, obviously the theme is remembered very fondly. A lot of
Yes.
people, when they brought the Toy Story IP back for Toy Story 4 and did those
Yeah.
4 Plus sets, everybody was like, wait, what happened to the molded heads? What happened to the
Yeah.
long arms and legs? People were a little upset about that. In terms of cancellation and why the theme ended back then, it ran its course. There
Exactly.
was There was
Yeah.
no other sets or there was no other movies in the pipeline at that point. Like we didn't get Toy Story 4 for another almost 10 years at that point. It was
Was it 10
years later.
years?
It was
Yeah.
close. It
Wow.
was
I'm
close.
pretty sure it was.
And even 5, like there's like that's one of the things I like with the Toy Story movies is they don't just make a million of them to make a million of them. They wait for there to
Hmm.
be a story that is good enough for them to be like, yep,
I
this is warrant Toy Story for this to happen.
Yeah, I agree with that. I know a lot of people don't like Toy Story 4, but I still really like it.
I think Toy Story, like people like, oh, Toy Story 4 is bad. No,
It's really
absolutely
good.
not. It's a really good.
I'll say it's a good movie. The ending could have been a lot better.
I
I'm
Yeah.
really genuinely
I
curious
love
to
the
see
ending.
how they deal with that ending for Toy Story 5.
Yeah, me too, because the teaser trailer had Woody.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm really curious to see how
True.
they handle that.
Yeah, me too.
I just remember watching the end of 4 and when Buzz looks at Woody and says, Bonnie will be okay, I was screaming, don't you dare at the movie screen in the theater. Don't
Oh
you
my
dare. Don't. My
God.
mother was like, what are you talking about? Then she realized it was happening. I was like, no, 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 no. And we drove home from the theater in silence. We didn't
Oh
say a
no.
word the whole way back.
Man, you
And
sound like how I was during Infinity War after Infinity War
we
ended.
walked into the house. My dad goes, how was the movie? And my mother just walked upstairs and went to bed, didn't say a word. She was like really heartbroken. She couldn't do it. And she'll watch this and
So sad.
she'll watch this video and probably comment with, yes, I did. Um,
That's awesome.
but
I'm
so
expecting that comment now.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So for lasting legacy of Toy Story, obviously we're still getting Toy Story stuff now.
Hmm.
We're not, it's not its own theme anymore, but looking
Which is
back on
okay.
this, yeah, it's okay. I don't think we need a whole new wave of stuff for Toy
Mm-mm.
Story 5.
No.
I don't think that's
Uh,
necessary.
I would be okay with it as long as
I would
it's
like
not the
it.
4 plus. If it's 4 plus, I don't want it. I understand that it's a way to sell it to kids and everything like that, but like you can still make sets for kids that aren't 4 plus because
Yeah.
like those big pieces just get in the way. I feel like the level of minifigures that we get from it aren't as good. And I know some people aren't fans of like the molded heads. I love them. Bring them back. And like, I understand it might be a little bit more expensive to give Woody and Jesse like the longer arms and legs, but it was
Yeah.
so worth it.
Yeah, I agree. I think my favorite part about the 4 plus sets and what I'm looking forward to if they make more for Toy Story 5 is the new minifigures, like the
Mhm.
4 plus set that came with Bo Peep. But I think she was a really good minifigure. I mean, the
Yeah.
sheep the sheep wasn't great.
Mm.
But Bo Peep, I mean, she came with a new hairpiece mold, which was pretty good.
Yes.
So maybe they'll even if the 4 plus sets for Toy Story 5 aren't that good, maybe they'll have some good new minifigures. Is
True,
kind of
true,
what I'm
true.
hoping.
And that's one of the things with Toy Story 4 that I loved was like, yes, those sets were very much designed for little kids, but
Mhm.
Ducky and Bunny are great figures.
Yeah.
Duke Kaboom was a great minifigure.
Wookie.
Um,
Bonnie.
but
Not
no,
Bonnie.
Gabby,
The dog, Gabby.
Yeah.
Gabby.
Was it
Yeah,
Gabby?
she was
Yeah.
a fun figure. I Ducky and Bunny are two of my favorite Pixar characters Lily ever created.
Hmm.
They're awesome.
Like the scene where they're going over how they're going to like sneak attack, just like straight up strangle the shop owner. I'm like, what is wrong with these two
Yeah,
A
plushies?
it's
Like
hilarious.
lot is wrong with
the
them.
plush rush was the absolute was so, and Buzz is just like, no, we're not doing any of that. Like, just stop
Yeah.
talking.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think this original theme is remembered very fondly. I think it has a
Yes.
great lasting legacy. I think mostly due to the fact that people keep comparing these sets to what we get now. And Chris, you made a great point earlier. This was back in an era where Lego wasn't concerned with doing themes that were going to have longevity a
Hmm.
lot. It was really just like, let's just one shot this for a year and capitalize on the new movie and be done with it and move on.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any final thoughts they would like to add to Lego Toy Story?
Yeah, so I've been thinking about the molded heads a lot. I feel like the theme of molded heads maybe started with SpongeBob when they moved with like giving Squidward
Oh.
a head.
Mhm.
This is just a theory. I have no idea. And then I feel like Toy Story brought it to another level. Do you
Hmm.
think that the Simpsons have the molded head because of Toy Story?
Yes.
Definitely,
I do.
100%. It showed them that they could do molded heads and it could be
Yeah.
successful.
And there was also the point of those Simpsons sets and the Simpsons sets and the CMF series came out. And then they did the Simpsons TV special where they were Lego and they all
Yeah.
had regular Lego heads. And people
Yeah.
were like, why are you doing this? The molded ones in the sets are better.
Hmm.
I think it was
Definitely.
easier to animate. I I
Probably.
I I think I looked it up that once, but I was so confused too. Which is
Definitely.
why I'm surprised they brought Toy Story back, didn't do the molded heads, but they brought Simpsons back and did.
I I
Oh.
saw something interesting for the Simpsons TV show where they were gonna give them the molded heads like they did in the sets,
Okay.
but they didn't because they didn't look Lego enough. So they gave
That
them
also makes
regular
sense.
heads for the show, so that people were like, "Oh,
Mhm.
they're very clearly Lego people." But that's a
Mhm.
good question. Like they brought Simpsons back and gave them molded heads.
Yeah.
They didn't do that with Toy Story, so it makes me wonder if they were just kind of like
It's
maybe it's
probably
easier for
cheaper.
Yeah.
cheaper and probably better, more along the lines of these characters can still very clearly be distinguished as Buzz, Woody, Jesse with
Oh
minifigure
yeah.
heads,
Hmm.
Yeah.
whereas the Simpsons characters you kind of need those to be molded so that they
Mhm.
very clearly resemble Homer, Bart, Marge, and so on and so forth. But
Definitely.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say just like more so of like how amazing these sets were. Like you were saying earlier, Chris, there is not a bad set.
Yeah.
In the entirety of this episode, we didn't find one bad set. And we've done a few of these time capsules now, and there's always a few that are like questionable sets or like okay sets. JJ, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the first episode we've done where every single set has been a hit?
uh, I'm thinking that the only thing that I mean, Batman had the buggy, which was just a meme, but
Yeah.
besides that, like a lot of the other ones, they were like, these are okay. Like this was like, no, these were all really
These were
good.
all bangers, and even the poly bags, despite them being small, just poly bags, like they were great poly bags too if you want to get those characters in a cheap manner.
Yeah.
I love
Def-
this theme, and I'm really glad we did this episode.
yeah. This has been a ton of fun. Do you think that the Disney CMF was part of the reason they moved away from molded heads? Because I remember there was a lot in the first series. There were some figures with the genie where
Oh,
they
because
pulled it off without the molded head.
they did
Oh,
But
Buzz without a
I,
head too.
I feel like if they did that earlier, he would have had a molded head.
but then there was like Mickey and Donald that had the molded head.
But like all the
They
human
needed that
people
though.
didn't.
True. All the human-esque characters didn't have molded
Yeah.
heads. They
I
had the
I
printing.
I think the test run was series one because they had
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear in that
Hmm.
without a molded head. And
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh, Buzz still looks really good with a minifigure head." And they're like, "That's all we needed to hear." And then they rolled with it. And then
Yeah.
they rolled with it.
Exactly. I think
I was like,
that's
"Ah,
what
yes,
happened.
you've given us the breadcrumb. It's over for you now."
They didn't partner him with Woody. They partnered
No,
him
they
with
did. They
like,
did him and the alien. Which even
oh,
then, when I that happened, I'm like, "Why is the alien not just Zurg?"
yeah.
But Buzz and
That's
Zurg would
also
have
a good
because
point.
they're like because you also had Mr. Incredible and Syndrome were also in that.
Well, I think they didn't do Zurg then because of the molded head. Because how would you
The
take a
alien was a molded
minifigure
head.
head and make it work with Zurg outside of
But the
like a
green
hairpiece
alien has the
maybe?
mold head.
The alien had molded
True.
head though.
So why didn't they do Zurg?
It's a great question.
I
Now
feel
they
like
could
little
just
kids like the green alien more.
yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the
I
He's
case.
way
think I
more.
think they're
He's
just more popular.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. That's a good point. Probably came to popularity, and also like, well, yes, putting Woody in that would have made sense. I think by that point they had quote unquote retired the longer legs and arms,
Yep.
and I think they were unsure of how that was gonna go.
They were testing with
So
Buzz first, and then
yeah,
they tested Woody.
let's test with Buzz first. Also, that Buzz mold that we got for this original with the armor piece and the wings and the
Mhm.
visor is gone. They've
Right.
moved on to just the Lightyear molds,
Like
which
the
I don't.
giant pack at the back.
And it's not as
Yeah,
good.
it's not
No.
as good because it's too bulky. For Lightyear, it made sense because the jetpack
Mhm.
was actually a jetpack that was
Hmm.
strapped onto his back and was bulkier. But in this
Yeah.
case, I'm like, no, I don't think that piece works as well.
One weird thing I will say, like the buzzes that we get now, I feel like it's too light of a purple.
Yeah, I agree.
Too light. But
It doesn't look accurate.
It's
it
still a
just
good
it kind
buzz
of
though.
further proves more how perfect these sets were and how they're still loved today, especially with like looking at all the prices we saw there. Some of them were double, triple their original price new.
Mhm.
It just shows like there's a desire for those sets still.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, does anybody have any final thoughts they'd like to add before we wrap it up here?
I'm good.
I know I think I've said everything.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Chris, we'd like to thank you so much for coming on and taking some time out of your very busy schedule to talk to us.
Well, thank you so much for having me. This was truly an honor, and it was so fun. I'll always talk about Lego Toy Story.
Oh,
Yes.
perfect. Would you like to plug where everybody can find you?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube under Chrispy Bricks, Chrispy_bricks.
Mhm.
I post dioramas like the Star Wars one behind me.
Which is amazing.
Thank you. And the Toy Story Andy's room right there as well, which has been a lot of fun to work on.
Yeah, definitely a lot of really
Mhm.
impressive stuff. We'll have those links below as
Yes,
well so people can
definitely.
find you as well.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
While we also wrap up here, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when all new episodes go live. The flagship podcast is always Fridays at 2 p.m. And then we do time capsule like this on the third Tuesday of every month at 5 p.m. So keep an eye out for those. You can find us on Instagram at the Brick Hour Pod. You can find me on Instagram at Langster Builders. You can find Cam on Instagram now, finally, at
The
Uh-huh.
boss.
Cameron Studios. So that'll be fun. And we will see
Uh-huh.
everybody in the next episode. Have a great night. Happy building.